Hi, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. Today I'm in Bennettsville, South Carolina. I'm at 329 Cottingham Boulevard. Cottingham Boulevard is the same as 9 and 38. So if you know much about Bennettsville, you know that's where all the beach traffic comes by. We've got a unique property here. It's about 4 acres. It has what was an old barn on it that one time was used for a wood shop, but the last use was a restaurant and a peach stand. We also have another adjoining outbuilding, and there's a lot of possibilities that we'll talk about as we go through this. The lower floor of the barn is the restaurant area, and the upper floor is an apartment. So maybe we can make some more apartments here, maybe some trailer area over there for campers like deer hunters or just people want to pull in before they get to the beach. All kind of things that can be happening here, and we'll talk about that as we go about it. So let's start our tour and see what you think about this property. Yeah, we're looking here inside the front door, and one thing I wanted to show you is really unique. Up here on the ceiling, you see all those jeans? I think the building codes or something said that they had to cover the insulation, and so they were out of money when they was remodeling, and so they got everybody to bring their old jeans over here, and that's what they covered them up with. It's pretty neat. All right, we've got a lot to see here. I'm gonna tell you, the lady that owned this, look how, I just want you to look at the condition while I'm talking, but the lady that owned this was in the peach business, and she started over here just to sell her peaches. And then she opened this restaurant, and we're selling all the equipment with the purchase of the real estate. So this was like a seating dining area out here, and I'll go down in it, but over here on the left was our kitchen. Some of the equipment's here, some of your cooking equipment's not there, but you can see the hood. And that little cabinet is just kind of it's just a cabinet. And there may be a top on it when you buy the building, there may not. But we do have our sink, and we got an ice cream box, and this kitchen's all fixed up real nice, and the hood system's already in. So you could get some of the traveling business and possibly the local business. Even in the wintertime, all averaging over the whole year, I think she told me about 6,000 cars a day go by here. So if you got some good food, or if you want to open a produce stand, I think that would be really good. And I also thought about maybe there's deer hunters that come down here from other states, and you might make this into a couple more units for them. But it's wainscoted. It's got this rustic wood floor. And some people stuck their driver's license down there. I guess that's some kind of decor. We'll look back toward the front. But it's a pretty nice building, and it's in good shape. So you need to come out here and look at it. Remember, this was a barn. Over here is a utility room. You know, you wash your mops and things. And in here's the restroom. It's what do they call it? Some people call it unisex or something. Both men and women would use it. All right, that is the downstairs. It's wide open. You could put an antique store here, craft shop. Oh man, there's just all kind of possibilities. So why don't we, let's go upstairs now. There's a 1-bedroom apartment up there, and I'll meet you. You can go up this spiral staircase, or you can block it off and take it out, because it does have an outside entrance. I'll show you when we get out there. All right, I'll meet you at the top of the stairs. All right, this is the apartment upstairs. Has a little kitchen area. We'll step over there, dining area, living room type area here. And it has those rustic floors in it too. This is neat. I never seen this idea before, and this looks like maybe some banisters off an old porch or something, or maybe they're original, I don't know. Here's your kitchen area. All that comes with it. It's furnished. Appliances and all, and they've had somebody living here a few times. I thought about downstairs, you might make that in 2 apartments and you'd have a triplex here. Just a different idea. This is the bedroom. It's got some decent carpet in it. As is, it'll rent. Walls are in good shape, painted. Ceiling's painted nice. Looks pretty good. And then we have a full bath. All right, and I'm going to open this back door. Here's a deck on the back. A couple pieces of wood there. And here's a private entrance. So they could come around and come up these stairs. But as we discussed, it is an old barn. And look at it, it's pretty good shape, if you ask me. All right, and then while we're here, why don't we just look out over the 4 acres? I am gonna take you out there and look over it, but so I thought back in the back, campground for camping, little hookups and all. Maybe deer season, you know, that's after the beach is over, and just keep this place going around the clock. And I thought about produce. Everybody wants fresh produce. All right, one more look here inside, and why don't we go downstairs, we'll go outside and we'll check out the building next door. All right, I'm looking at the porch now. Real nice, put you a few rockers out there for the customers. I think ice cream would sell good here too. And we'll head over here down this side of the building as we're here. It does have some window units in it, and I saw a central heating unit out back, but it looks like it's been, parts of it have been borrowed. And there's an old tin sign. There's no telling what that might be worth if it was perfect. But this is our shop building. And this is where I thought the produce stand would be. Most of this personal property will be gone by that time that you buy it. So, this is a well-built building. It does have one garage door right here, and then you might can insulate this and build another apartment over here, or maybe 2 little small rentals like the one upstairs. All right, let's take a look outside, and we'll get the grounds and all while we're here. Got a lot of road frontage. There's 2 drive cuts. It circles in. I'm going to try to find a survey that I can get the frontage off of, but it's basically about 4 acres. It's all cleared, and the neighbor has a fence up on one side. A lot of possibilities here in Bennettsville, and man, all that traffic comes by here all summer long. You could make it a seasonal business if you wanted to. All right, this is the well house, but in my notes it says it's on public water also. So that well has not been used. You see how they've got that rolled roofing on the sides? There's the AC, HVAC. It looks like some parts missing. And this is our entryway to the apartment upstairs. It's in pretty good shape. All right, why don't we go around on the other side? Okay, here's the other side of the building. Look at that roof, how well it's put on there. And there's 10 on this side. Here's a handicap ramp if you need it. It's already installed, so you don't have to worry about it. I think this could be a great place. And that's the other side of it. Needs a little lawn care maybe. I think it's okay. And I believe I see another HVAC unit. I'll try to get some answers on that. This place has been closed a couple years. The owner has other business interests and moved on. There's your exhaust for your hood system. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Come out and look at this property. You can walk around the property anytime. We will have it open on the day before bidding ends. And call us. I like the location, I like the concept, I like the building. I think you will too. All right, that's gonna wind us up here at 329 Cottingham Boulevard. Remember, it's 38 and 9 here together going through Bennettsville, South Carolina. As you can see, we've got a really nice property, 4 acres right here on the main highway. And there's a lot that can be done with this property. I'll leave it up to your imagination. Maybe you'll divide it, maybe you'll just use part of it, maybe you'll use all of it. Just a couple of tips before I go. Before you bid, read the contract package. It's under the documents section in your menu. There's a lot of information in there. It tells you all about how this transaction is going to be conducted, and it'll be all the papers you'll be signing to buy this property. It talks about the deposit on auction day, closing 30 days for cash. It's not about you getting a loan or getting your buddy to get it. We're looking for money. So if you have the money, go ahead and bid. If not, maybe you can save up for next auction that we have coming up in this area. Also, if you're a first-time bidder, bid early in the process. Make sure your bidder number works. Some people wait the last 5 minutes, type in their information, they type it in wrong, and the computer will not allow them to bid. Then they're calling us. There's not much we can do at that time. So bid a couple of times early, and then in the end, if you want to bid then, that's perfectly fine. You can do that. But just make sure it works early in the process while the bidding's low and at a price that you wouldn't mind paying right then. Inspection. We will have an inspection. All our properties open the day before the bidding ends. We open them up from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. I want you to come out here and look at this. We've got some equipment that's included in the sale, and you want to look at it too while you're here and see how you might fit it in if you decide to use this as a restaurant. And on auction day, we're not going to be here at the property. We're not going to be showing it. We're not going to be taking bids. It's all on the internet. And the place you need to log in is terryhowe.com. Hey, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it'll encourage you to come out and see the property and be a participant in this auction. Thank you for taking your time.